Oh, didn't know you were up, Mr. Wilkes.
Well, I'm hardly likely to be asleep with this thing rattling away. Have you been up all night?
Nay, I thought I'd get up early and print off a rough copy.
You don't seriously think you can publish that nonsense, do you?
Beg your pardon, what nonsense?
This attack on Frank Tate. You'll be doing a gossip column next.
Have you been reading my private documents?
Well, somebody's got to stop you making a complete fool of yourself.
That is an invasion of my privacy, and I take great exception.
Your privacy, indeed. If the Courier publishes so much as a word of that, he'll sue you for every penny you've got.
Oh, well, we're only a rough draft.
Rough draft? It doesn't matter how many drafts you do, you can't print it. I don't suppose you've considered the other side of your story.
Are you trying to imply there might be some bias in my work?
Oh, never, Amos, never. It's just that I'd imagine people having a certain sympathy for Mr. Tate.
Sympathy? I doubt it somehow. No man has a right to play God.
Perhaps he wasn't. Perhaps he was just doing what his wife wanted. Some people might even say it was an act of heroism.
And would you count yourself amongst them, Mr. Wilkes?
I don't think anyone wants to see a loved one suffering.
No, of course not. But that doesn't give folk right to go around bumping each other off.
It's not bumping each other off. It's just sending somebody on their way with dignity and without pain.
That still doesn't give you right to take a soul. That's job of a higher authority. Thou shalt not murder.
It's a release.
Hey, are you telling me as you could administer a final blow?
If the conditions were right, yes. If, for example, I felt that you were losing your grip on reality and were about to wreak havoc on the rest of society, I'd seriously consider taking steps to put you out of your misery. Yeah.
Oh, do you know, wish this gardening business didn't start quite so early.
No, but you're so good in the mornings, Nick.
Oh, listen to that, Kath. Are you going out with Christopher Tate tonight?
I don't know why.
Oh, just wonder whether I'd have the place to myself now.
Oh, yeah.
Not that there'll be much action. A quick peck on the cheek and it'll be time for her mum to pick her up and take her home.
Give her time, Nick. She really likes you. Chris.
Morning.
I didn't expect you back quite so soon.
Sorry, I was at a bit of a loose end.
What, this time of day?
I've been thinking about my future. I wanted you to know first.
Want some toast?
No, thank you.
Suit yourself.
How are you feeling?
Oh, all right. Won't last long. I'd forgotten how hard it was being pregnant. Are you still on for hot, Nanny?
Yes, you're up to it.
Yeah, it'll do me good.
Where have you been? Your breakfast's ruined.
Sorry, Mark. One or two things to take care of.
What? Not injecting more cattle, Joe?
I'll go and get ready and I'll be off, all right?
Oh, yeah, fine. What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, it's not the first time we've mentioned cattle.
Why do you keep your big mouth shut? Well, she is a partner.
Oh, come on, you two. Stop bickering. Just tell me what's going on.
Remember last year I injected half the beef herd with steroids?
Yeah, and I said it was illegal.
Yeah. Well, I want to take him to market, and he thinks we'll get caught. Now, the chances are...
The chances are we might. And I don't want to take that risk.
Well, you don't have to. I will.
And what about me? Does what I think count?
You ready then?
Oh, yeah, fine. We'll talk about this one later on.
What are you looking for?
Where the paracetamol?
Why?
I have got a headache. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got to go into Houghton. I've got to go to chemist's any road.
What for?
Razor blades, right?
Right. Well, have a pleasant day.
Are you all right, Amos?
Perfectly. And in full control of all my mental faculties, thank you.
That I very much doubt. See you later.
Wreak havoc on society.
Hiya. Hi. You're out of luck, I'm afraid. What? I went out about half an hour ago.
Well, will he be long, do you think?
I've no idea. You come to sort him out?
Well, if we're on top of the road, he can't do it, can he? Is this him?
No, it's not his car.
Morning. Can you tell me if Mr. Turner's around, please?
Well, he'll be up at his fish farm.
Oh, fish farm too. Is it far?
No, well, if you just go out of the main entrance, go up and round Spinney Lane, and it's about, half a mile on your right-hand side.
Thanks. And I'll tell Mr. Turner what a help you've been.
Who was that?
Oh, yeah. A friend of Turner's. Seemed a bit odd.
Hardly surprising, really. Anyway, what can I do for you, Mr. Feldman?
I brought the rent.
Oh, good.
It's 250 short. I'll sort it out within a week.
I see. And there's another 1,000 due on April the 1st.
Yeah, I will manage.
Look, son, you're fighting a losing battle. Why don't you listen to sense? That farm could be a going concern, but only if it's done my way.
I'll make it work my way.
But what if you don't? Michael, I'm trying to help you. Sheep farming's going down the drain round these parts. It's a ramshackle old farm. It's not worthwhile.
It may be that to you, Mr. Tate, but it's where I belong. It's my home, and we're stopping, okay?
I just don't believe that this is all you've done.
We're going as fast as we can.
I don't know what's happened to this country. Whatever became of good old-fashioned hard graft? Now, come on, for God's sake. I want this finished by lunchtime.
You're so commanding, Alan.
Rosie? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to see you until later.
I decided to come find you and have a look around your estate. I asked at the house, and your gardener said you were up here.
My gardener?
Yes, at home farm. Young, but classy.
Oh, Nick. Yes, Nick, my gardener.
I see. So many people working for you can't even remember their names now.
You know how it is. Have you got nothing to do, Seth?
I'm just hanging around, Mr. Turner, in case you forget my name. There's that many workers on his estate, he forgets sometimes, you see, miss.
Thank you, Seth.
Is this the latest venture, then?
Yes. Yes, we went into game birds and fish farming last year.
Oh, just no stopping you, is there? You must be worth a fortune nowadays, Alan.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I get by. Look, Rosemary, I've got a bit of spare time. Why don't we have a cup of coffee?
Lovely. Then you can take me on a tour.
There's not really all that much to see.
Oh, not this, silly. The estate.
Well, I'm afraid that would be a bit of a problem. I'm very busy here.
We don't mind, Mr. Turner. Not if you want to take this young lady for a walk round your estate.
No, you go ahead, sir.
No, thank you.
Oh, of course, you're busy.
Yes, we will just have our cup of coffee. Then you and David can get on.
Yes, sir, except his name's Eric.
Feldman has been here. He's 250 short on his rent.
All right, so let's evict him as well. I mean, if it's good enough for Kathy Merrick, it's good enough for all the peasants.
That's a bit uncalled for. I need those rents, and I need them on time, not months in arrears. Costs quite a few bob to run this place, you know.
Well, if 250 quid off a penniless tenant farmer's all that lies between you and the workhouse, I'll pay it.
Don't be so stupid, Christopher.
You ought to have a good listen to yourself sometime, Dad. You're beginning to sound a bit like Lord of the Manor.
Nonsense.
Doesn't sit right in your shoulders living here. So you're changing. I don't know what you become.
I think we should go away and calm down.
Oh, I'm going all right. I'm chucking the yard, as of now.
You what?
You heard. I'm resigning.
Resigning? Christopher, you're the managing director and a major shareholder. You can't just resign over some family quarrel.
I just have.
Nay, what I was saying is, taking a life is a job that should be left to a higher authority.
But there are times when you might want to.
Oh, nay, not you and all, Seth Armstrong.
Won't make much difference in your case, any road. You've been walking around like living dead ever since I've known you.
Oh, well, you wouldn't like it if somebody very close to you were trying to hasten you on your way, now would you?
I don't see why not. If I'd gone weak at head or out of pain or something.
Oh, yeah, what do you fancy then, Seth? A shotgun to your head or rat poison in your tea?
Have you seen how to turn on his lady friend up here?
No way.
She wants him to show around home farm. She thinks he owns it.
Turner?
I don't say outright. I don't think she should find out while he takes her to Ump Ball.
How long have you been watching me?
Ages.
Why didn't you shout?
I was just thinking.
How did your father take it?
He wasn't over the moon. Couldn't really understand it. Not sure I do myself. I can't cope with what you did to my mother. It's like you left her when she really needed him.
He didn't, did he? I thought...
He was there, but he was already planning what he was going to do when she was gone. What if she knew, Kathy? I mean, knew what was going on while she was dying. Can you imagine how she must have felt? A dad lining up the next woman.
And he's just stormed off?
There's no reasoning with the lad. It's impossible.
Wonder where he gets that from.
I think he was right about one thing, though. I have changed since I came here.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yes, I have. Anyway, that's not his real reason for going.
I know. He still can't adjust to me and you, can he?
Oh, it's not that, love. It's more to do with me and Jean and us two. Mind you, I don't think he's going to be coming to your ball somehow. Which reminds me, I've got to phone Zoe and ask her...
Zoe.
Oh, don't tell me she's not coming.
She's not coming.
Fine. The Tate family entertains, and 50% of them are missing.
There are dozens of ways of getting rid of somebody if you set your mind to it. You can mask most poisons in food for a start.
Look, that's a bit morbid, Seth. Can't we talk about something else, please?
It's not morbid, look, putting somebody out of the misery when they're already on the way out.
Yes, Seth, thank you. I think we've exhausted this topic, don't you?
It was your race-flaming subject.
You the local expert on euthanasia, then?
Yeah, Seth's a gamekeeper. Does it with animals.
Well, he should stick to talking about what he knows.
Well, lad, he couldn't do that. If he stuck to talking about what he knew, he'd not have naught to say.
Come on, let's go in the other room.
Good idea.
What's up with him, then?
Sometimes, Seth Armstrong, you are more stupid than I'd have thought humanly possible.
See, even the old idiots in the bar are at it.
They had no idea. It was a coincidence, that's all.
Seems a bit odd that everybody coincidentally wants to talk about euthanasia right now.
Chris, they didn't mean any harm. They haven't made a connection, so you can't let it bother you.
I can't believe how it's all come out. I can't believe he did it. Poor Mum.
Do you think you've been wise to leave?
How could I stay? Look at what he's done.
But it's not just a job. You're cutting yourself off from your entire family.
He doesn't deserve any family.
Perhaps you ought to look at why he did it. I'm sure he's not that callous.
Well, that's good, coming from the woman he evicted 6 months after her husband died. You see, that's the kind of man he is. He doesn't give a damn about anything other than himself. As long as he's set up in his stately shack with his young bit, then he's happy. The rest of us, we can all go to hell as far as he's concerned.
Nick, I don't know how you can work for that man. Conservationist. He don't give a damn about the countryside. It's just profit.
Yeah, didn't go down there with Mr. Tate then.
Could have been better. Pint bitter, please.
Yeah, nothing for me, please, Amos. So, you still trying to chuck you off your farm?
He's trying, aye. I'll get these. And a packet of pork scratchings, please, Amos.
Oh, nice one, Chris, thanks.
Look, I can afford a round, you know. Come on, don't take it like that. I just wanted to apologise for the old man this morning. There's no need. We were both at fault.
Well, from what I heard, you had every right to have a go at him. Any road, I've sorted the rent out, OK?
There was no need to do that.
I did, so forget it. Have a drink on me.
No, I won't. We pay our own way, our family, no matter what.
Hey, up, Nick. I'll order masters in.
Oh, well, when you've got a moment, Amos, my usual and a large G&T, please.
With pleasure. Good afternoon, Mr. Turner, sir. Did you manage to persuade Mr. Turner to walk you round his vast estate, miss?
No, we just had a walk round the lanes, thank you. That was much nicer, wasn't it?
Lovely. But when do we get to see inside the house?
Oh, and this, Mr. Turner, sir, this is Nick. Nick, your gardener, in case you forgot.
Sir?
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, I say this for you, Alan. You certainly do seem to have the respect of your workmen. I mean, look at you. All this wealth and responsibility, and you can still drink in the same local as the lads.
I like to think of myself as just one of the chaps. I mean, supposing I wasn't the owner of Home Farm, you wouldn't mind, would you?
Oh, I wouldn't go as far as that, Alan. I mean, I like you. But I also admire what you've done. That counts for a lot in my book.
Yes, I rather thought it might.
We're not a couple of kids, Kate.
Well, you wouldn't know it, not the way you two are carrying on. What were you thinking of, Joe? I mean, you could jeopardise the entire farm.
It's not as bad as that.
Oh, no? Look, if we get caught, we'll never sell any of the beef, no matter how pure it is.
That's what I've been saying all along.
Nobody asked you.
Well, perhaps you should have. I've just been and checked them. If you're intent on taking that herd to market, I want to know the risk.
There'll be no risk.
Oh, you should feel the neck. A child could find that pellet.
Don't talk rubbish. Now, look, those beats are going to market, they'll be sold, and that's an end to the matter.
And what happens then? What about the next time?
Oh, you honestly believe there will be a next time?
Oh, so you admit it's a mistake?
So that's what you want, is it? You want me to admit it was a mistake?
Well, it'd be a start. To listen to you talk, you'd think you'd done us all a favour.
All right. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. Now, is everybody satisfied?
But, love, you know what the law says about steroids.
A complete ban.
They only ban them because the public panic if you stick anything in a cow other than grass.
If you take that herd to market, you could ruin this farm.
Don't exaggerate. The chances of getting caught are 1,000,000 to 1.
Maybe, but I object to you risking the reputation of this farm just because you can't stick to the rules.
Oh, and you've been Mr. Flaming Perfect all your life, have you?
No, but I'm moving with the times. You're still clinging onto your NY Estates, mass-produced, factory farming ways.
All right, what would you do then?
Go organic.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Besides the benefit to the land, Joe, there's money in it. And that's what your panicking public wants nowadays, so let's give it them.
And what do I do with the suckle herd in the meantime?
I don't know what you should do, but you shouldn't sell them.
Now, look, there's 10 grams worth of stock out there, not to mention months of hard labour. Now, let's get one thing clear. They're going to market, and that's it.
Is that the shopping, then?
No, it's a full-scale model of the Queen Mary.
There's no call for sarcasm, thank you very much.
Is that wrong, Amos?
Did you get the chemist, Mr. Wilkes?
Yes.
What did you get?
Oh, one or two things.
Paracetamol?
Yes.
How many?
Oh, I don't know. See for yourself.
Rather a large bottle just for two of us, don't you think?
Well, I thought it'd save us keep going to chemist. Lamb chops for tea, is that all right?
Oh, nah, not for me, thank you very much, Mr. Wilkes. I shall have salad. You can't cook that.
Where are all the night?
And then I shall put a new lock on my bedroom door.
You silly old fool.
Hi, Dad.
Hello. What are you two up to then?
Docking sheep's tails.
Ah. Uncle Joe teach you how to do that, did he?
Dad, don't start.
Well, it's just using his cheap labour. You know that, don't you? Oh, come on, kids your age should be out enjoying yourselves. What sort of life is it for you here?
So what do you suggest? Don't tell me. You think we should come and live with you and help me? That'd be nice.
Oh, why not? What's wrong with living with me?
Because it's not what we want, Dad. It's not what Mum wants either.
She's too involved with her idiot farmer to bother about you two.
Come on, Dad. You don't know what you're talking about. Why do you get so uptight about Mum and Joe being happy?
Happy? They'll never be happy. Not like we were.
They are. They will be. Especially now with the baby.
With the what? With the what? What did you say?
The baby. They're having the baby. Dad! Dad! Mark, stop him!
Where is she?
What do you think you're doing? Where's who?
Where's my wife? I want to talk to her now. Where is she? Kate! Kate!
She's your ex-wife, Mr. Hughes, and nobody orders me about in this house.
What's going on? What do you want, David?
I want this man out of my kitchen and off the farm immediately.
Why did you do it? You stupid, stupid woman! Why?
Mark, go and get Joe. Go on. Go on, love. Go out. It's all right. I'm all right. What is it, David? What's happened?
You and this idiot farmer having a child. That's what's happened. You know it won't work. You can't get away from the fact that you love me. You're mine, Kate. You always will be, and I'll kill you before you have a stupid child by this idiot.
Get off this farm, Mr. Hughes.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Oh, she loves me still, accepting. You ask her. Ask her.
Just get him out, please.
Yeah. Come on, come on. Out, come on. Do you want me to go?
Yes, please go, David. Please.
It won't work getting her pregnant, Sutton. She still loves me.